Well, Josh, we're here back again under the blue lights, and season 7 of Star Trek The Next Generation is now barely legal. Episode 18. And before we started recording, you mentioned that it was episode 18, and I went, yeah, because that's 2 away from 20. And then after that, what, 6 more?
Yep.
And it's starting to hit. Now, the last episode of TNG that we watched did not make me excited to continue the show, but we watched an episode of Deep Space Nine that we loved, and from what we saw of our patron takes, because obviously we haven't seen the posted comments yet to that, we liked it and they didn't, of course. But here's what's going to happen. They're going to watch it. They're going to go, oh, they were right, and they're going to love it, or they'll feel the same way, or they'll cope. But no, I'm excited to. I'm delaying the inevitable here, but I'm excited to see what we got in store.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm torn. It's like, what's the better mindset to have when you're this close to finishing a show? Just already accepting it's over and just like acting like all of these episodes are a fun little, bonus. Like, yeah, the show's basically over, but hey, we get, let's check out these last episodes. Or is it better to hang on and be in denial? I don't know, but I obviously really love the show. I am excited. For when we finish it and can, talk about the whole thing. And you got the movies and stuff still, but it's a very bittersweet or melancholy time, I guess, I feel right now.
Yeah, to answer your question, I'm going to do what I've done way too often for too long, and that's hang on and be in denial.
Fair enough. All right.
Try to get more power to the field coils.
Aye, sir. Right up the rip.
Mr. Forge, report.
I can't shut down the plasma injectors.
Oh, really like this.
Oh.
The plasma venting system has engaged.
That's not good. Or no, it's a venting system, okay.
Release the exterior hull plate. Then they have to jettison the core. Aye, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with the camera here, but I love it.
He locked out the controls. Before he knew what was happening, he stepped up onto the walkway.
See if you can help shut down the plasma flow.
Same species from that guy in Sub Rosa at the funeral.
Oh, wow.
Through the force field.
I wish they would do this more often. Open right in the middle of what would be the climax of an episode, where we have no idea how we got here.
Yep.
Tell me what happened. Maybe I can help.
I know what I have to do.
Oh! Damn. So he's just straight up, like, committing suicide, basically?
That's what it looked like.
Well, I mean, that is what he did.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, was that his whole intention? Or like, what? I really liked that.
Yeah. He's obviously been affected by something, but if that was Riker, this would have tackled his ass.
Oh.
A few more seconds, I could have saved his life.
Commander, you did everything you could. Well, maybe he left a message of some kind, explaining why he did it.
I would like the two of you to piece together a picture of his last few days.
Cliff Bowl,
Cliff
yeah.
Bowl.
No surprise.
Cliff Bowl.
So there wasn't some weird spirit or something wrong with them that they're aware of, at least. They really are just, like, going that route. Wow. There probably was something happening.
Starfleet has given us permission to exceed warp speed limitations so as to get back on schedule.
Warp speed limits?
Yeah.
So they only bring it up when they can go over it.
Yeah.
I find it difficult to understand why someone would deliberately terminate their own existence. The first months following my activation were a difficult period for me. There were many problems associated with my becoming sentient.
What do you think about him crossing his arms there? Was that just
I think he was mirroring Geordi.
Yeah, mirroring Geordi,
seeing it
right?
as a human-type gesture.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Just before he jumped, he seemed almost calm.
Well, he must have been in a lot of pain to do what he did.
That Data's mom down there?
It could be that the prospect of ending the pain felt
This
like a
guy's
great
mom was
relief.
Data's mom?
No, he was banging Data's mom.
Oh, love her.
This is Ensign Calloway, isn't it?
Yes, she is a medical technician in sickbay.
Oh.
After pulling 2 double shifts in a row, I'm really looking forward to spending some time with Maddie.
Ensign Calloway. That doesn't sound like a man who's planning on taking his own life.
No, it does not.
Do you think it'll kind of, I don't know, like kind of take away from it or kind of be like, unfortunate if it's just like, oh, he was fine and it was just this weird alien or something took over his body.
I keep thinking he's going to show up and tell me there's been some kind of terrible misunderstanding.
That, or they make it an alien reason why he did do it instead of, just addressing that people have this issue.
Yeah, that's basically what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Something must have happened to him, Counselor. Something terrible, because it's not like Dan to take his own life.
I understand.
Please, find out what it was.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like to be partially empathic. And then he was a half of that species, so he's probably like just a tinge empathic.
I guess it'd be like being half of Troy, I guess. If Troy had a human kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm investigating Lieutenant Kwan's death. I just wanted to look around. How was his job performance?
Excellent. He knew this ship better than most people. Probably because he helped build it back at Utopia Planitia.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me a minute. Feel free to look around.
Where was Lieutenant Kwan's station?
Right there.
That guy looks familiar.
Yeah, I didn't recognize any of the guest names, but he does look familiar, yeah. All right, Cliff.
Oh, no.
Something at his station.
Maybe. I was wondering if the same thing that happened to him is happening to her right now.
I think she started to feel it. Like
Yeah.
maybe something at his station like made him get into a trance and go up there.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Obviously, it's also setting up, could be a red herring, but you think maybe that woman's involved based on the girlfriend being like, she thought he would take her job. But would she really just have someone kill themselves because of that?
How could you get an empathic impression from an empty room?
I don't know. Could the fact that Lieutenant Kwan was partially empathic have anything to do with it?
What do you mean?
Just Worf staring forward.
But if I went back to the nacelle tube, I might get a better sense of what I experienced. I don't think I'd recommend that right now.
This time I want someone with you.
I shall accompany you, Counselor.
That Worf was going to say, I'll find someone.
Come in. Hello, Worf.
Counselor,
Oh, these two. All right.
there are things we do not understand, yet they exist nonetheless. Perhaps I should let you get some rest.
Oh, it's all right.
No. If you will excuse me, Counselor.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Man.
Oh, look at that fit. Oh, who's he on a date with?
Yeah, risen her up.
All right.
Mr. Worf?
Commander.
2 Tillerman froths, please. Yes, sir.
All right.
I mean, I would never want to come between you and someone you are involved with, or had ever been involved with.
Hey, come on.
Is there someone in particular that you're
Oh.
No. Is there someone in particular you would rather I not be involved with?
He's trying to dance
Mr. Worf,
around
you
it
sound
so
like a man
hard.
who's asking his friend if he can start dating his sister.
Never mind. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, that was fucking beautiful.
Come on. I don't know if we'll get anything else, but I never thought there'd even be like a hint or anything of that again.
Oh, man.
Come on, Worf.
I love that. Excuse me, sir. That was incredible.
Could you open this door for me?
Yes, but only for a short time.
Oh, Deanna.
No! No! No, please! Please!
What the hell?
Warning. Plasma venting system will engage in 80 seconds.
What the fuck?
Oh, you talk about a TOS type shot.
Yeah, what the?
What were those uniforms?
Yeah.
Worf?
What the hell, dude?
I don't know. Do you think she unconsciously jumped in and this is what she's experiencing?
I also love this lighting change, and now it's all dark.
Yeah.
With, like big lights.
The upside down. Yeah, POV.
Counselor, are you all right?
Okay, she didn't jump in.
Let's get out of here.
Now, was that Calloway? Or was that someone else? That woman?
No, I think that was someone else. Yeah, it was someone else.
I could give you an inhibitor that would slow down the brain's production of psilocybin. That might be able to suppress your empathic abilities and make the experience more manageable.
Hey, you know, a synthocylline inhibitor. You know?
What, you never thought of that?
Yeah, a classic medical tool.
It's a tool I use quite often.
Yeah.
I remember running a power conduit right behind this wall here.
Were you ever in the nacelle room at the same time as Lieutenant Kwan?
It was a long time ago. People were working all over the place.
So you do not remember?
I'm sorry, I don't.
So he helped build the Enterprise, and now he's on the crew 8 years later? That's interesting.
Yeah.
If you remember anything that might be relevant to our investigation, you'll contact me.
Of course.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Counselor.
I like this guy.
Pretty sly.
We have played poker many times. I've never known you to bluff.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a bluff if you knew, would it? The fact that I couldn't read him suggests that he has at least some telepathic ability.
But Pierce is human.
That's what I don't understand.
He acquired it from a skill tree.
Yeah, I'll stand. It's fine.
Perhaps we should continue this in the morning.
It is late.
Come on, man.
And you must be tired.
Don't fumble again. 2 nights in a row.
We should get an early start tomorrow.
I think we should. I'll see you in the morning.
Yes.
Oh! I mean, that's pretty direct.
Bro!
Oh, damn, they're really getting into it.
Oh, Jesus. They fucking did it. Oh, wow. Counselor Troy cannot handle my sexual ways, and she's dead.
Unfortunately, I killed her. Team Torf.
Crusher to Counselor Troy.
Yes, Doctor.
I've synthesized the inhibitor. Please come to sickbay whenever you're ready.
Acknowledged.
Crusher to Lieutenant Worf. Medical supplies are ready to be taken to cargo bay for transport.
I will be there shortly.
That's good. That's really good. Oh.
Thanks for your help, sir.
You're welcome.
Oh, hello.
Good morning.
It looks like we'll need a second field generator.
I'm needed here. I will join you as soon as I can.
All right.
I think I know what is wrong. Generator dispersion.
What, you already jealous? Oh, man. My theory is that Calloway killed him. Killed Dan.
You okay?
I'm fine. The inhibitor seems to be working. Have you found anything?
Also, her empathic abilities might be suppressed already, and she doesn't know how Worf's feeling about
Oh, yeah.
that woman, yeah.
Kwan was working on that conduit the day before he died.
Can you open it?
Sure. It'll take just a minute.
Is it safe?
Also, I just want to say, if I'm correct, this late in the show, getting just a brand new location of the ship like this is pretty cool. And they had to have built this set. Look at that!
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's great.
You're right. Let me reconfigure the emitter beam. We might be able to see what it is. There.
A fucking skeleton? A fucking body?
Someone hit a body on the Enterprise?
Did all their flesh rot out?
Holy shit.
So he obviously killed that woman and then put her body there. That's insane. I mean, the freaking plasma, whatever, probably melted all the remains.
You said something happened when the panel was opened.
Yes.
I wonder if these fragments could have somehow triggered your experience.
Or is she sensing Calloway?
That's my theory. That's another theory.
Apparently, the remains are those of an Ensign Marla Finn.
Trying to find a picture of her in the records.
Maybe just search Marvel.
Then they have to one by one go through.
Well, it had to be someone who was at least partially telepathic.
Pierce.
But you saw him there.
Yes, but not as clearly as I could see everything else.
Was he it was a reflection?
His face looked like that. And Finn was trying to get away from him. She was afraid of him.
I think it is time we had another conversation with Lieutenant Pierce.
I mean, I know they're only going off of just her empathic echo, but it's like, I feel like that's enough to at least put him in the brig or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe not the brig, but maybe confine him to quarters, like something. Like, she had an empathic, experience of him murdering somebody. They've, confined people to the brig or their quarters, or far less.
Yeah, true.
You think those two had heard about the relationship?
Perhaps I should talk to Lieutenant Pierce alone.
That might be a good idea.
Hard cut. Throwing him against the wall. Talk!
Decade.
But I was right. That she can't sense what he's feeling.
So I wonder if she sensed it the whole time with him, that, if he's had feelings for her since Parallels.
Oh,
If she's been sensing it.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, you guys really need some fucking... who's at the door?
And her boyfriend is the chief of security. I mean, you feel like if anyone would be protected, it'd be her.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Worf said he wanted to talk to me about something.
Where is he?
He said he had to go somewhere.
He just killed Worf, put Worf on the wall. Like that easy.
Where is Lieutenant Worf?
Lieutenant Worf is in Ensign Calloway's quarters.
Oh my god.
Counselor?
Take Lieutenant Pierce to his quarters and hold him there.
Dude, I'm like starting to think like something's going on that we're not privy to.
Yeah, I don't... This...
Like maybe it's not him, even because he's such like the obvious... But it's like she literally saw it.
I don't know what to think right now.
Security override. Authorization Troy Delta 29.
What?
Okay, something's happening.
Yeah.
Something's happening. It's the same thing she saw, but with her now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh god, should have killed him?
He's dead. You killed him. No!
Okay. So what's really happening? Oh, nice. Nice!
You know what you have to do.
Oh, the score, too. Oh, and then, you know what you have to do? Kill themselves. Because they killed someone.
Yeah. Oh, no, Deanna, no. I know it's not going to happen, but come on.
I know what I have to do.
I think he said the same thing.
Yep.
Warning. Final event engaged 70 seconds.
Oh, she's wearing blue.
You're all right.
Yeah, that whole thing was a work, yeah. I guess her wearing the old uniform was kind of the...
Well, she wears it when she's off duty.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? What a great sequence.
Yeah.
Pierce was partially telepathic. His maternal grandmother was born on Beta Z.
Oh.
Mm.
Afterwards, he probably activated the plasma stream and then threw himself into it.
The plasma discharge would have obliterated any evidence that it was murder.
He threw himself into it. How is he there?
I didn't find any bone fragments, but I did find some traces of cellular residue showing some kind of psionic signature.
It may be that when Lieutenant Pierce was struck by the plasma stream,
Wait.
my mind must have taken elements from my own life and then created a situation that in many ways mirrored what happened to Pierce.
So wait. Has the whole thing been her vision since him first opening that for her? Did they not have sex?
I don't know about that. I don't think so. That'd be crazy.
Because this Pierce guy's dead.
When I pulled you from the plasma stream, you seemed surprised I was alive.
Well, actually, in my hallucination, you were killed.
May I ask by whom?
Well, you know what they say, Mr. Worf. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Wait, they said Pierce was dead. So since when Worf first opened the door for her and she first looked in, all of that was a work?
I'm really confused, man.
Oh, wait.
I think so.
But did they? Did that even happen?
So this is the coming back from commercial break of when it started. So right before this is at 21 minutes. So this is when she starts having the hallucination. So I think what they're saying is that this entire episode from this point, like all of this is hallucination. Because then she pulls them up, they go talk to him, they have sex, they do all that.
So they didn't have sex.
And then, so that didn't happen. But
so can you go back? Can you go to the moment when she first looks into it then? So right here.
It's right here. But before this, he did have that conversation with Riker.
Okay, because
this is real.
This is because I think before this, Worf had a scene where he said goodnight to her, and we said, "Oh, you fumbled it."
No, he didn't even it wasn't even that charged though. Like he did, yeah, you're right, but it was just like a look. This scene.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the first one. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
But they have no real But she can obviously sense him here, so she has to know, and then she has this hallucination that they sleep together, but they didn't.
Yeah, so keep going, yeah.
And then they have that conversation
from
now
here,
right there.
From that, all this is a work. So
yeah, seeing him,
that's
all of
so
this.
TOS right there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So Pierce,
all of this did not happen.
Okay, so
this is all within a few seconds.
Yeah, so Pierce has been dead the entire time. All three of them.
Yeah, all of them are dead.
Okay, so his mental imprint was implanted in that little area that they scanned.
And it basically gave her like a psychosis moment of experiencing all this. So you're telling me they literally hooked up twice now in non-real scenarios? Come on.
If I knew the show was continuing past
season 7 and not 8 episodes left,
yeah, I'd be okay with it. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So Pierce killed those two, and then in a decision decided to kill himself.
Yeah, I think he was with that woman, saw them together, got angry, killed them, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta kill myself."
I know what I'll have to do. So he did that, which caused Dan to do that, who was also empathic, and then fuck.
We just watched Eye of the Beholder, episode 18 of season 7 of TNG. Now we're going to talk about it, but first, our white boy reactions. For me, I said, just give us Troy and Worf, damn it.
Oh, well, I'm glad you said that, because I put Torf Blue Balls, and I wrote Love a Good Mystery. And I thought, you know what, Torf, that's kind of weird. Troy's the last name, Worf's his first name. I should have put Dorf. I'm like, can't do that.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Ruin that one.
And you can't say Weanna. That doesn't sound very good.
No, that doesn't sound good at all. So,
and Worf doesn't have his Worf's last name Moog, or they not have last names.
I don't know, man.
It's just whatever joined name sounds the best. But Torf sounds like something that would happen to your balls. Oh, I got fucking Torf.
Yeah, we talked about Klingon last names. I think they just have first names, right?
Like, I think it's Worf, son of Moog.
Worf, son of Moog, yeah. I thought maybe it was something like a Norse mythology where Thor, Odin's son, would it be Worf Moogson? Moogson. Even though these are English words, and Klingons have their own fucking language. So.
Well, Universal Translator.
Universal Translator.
I like this episode, though.
I like this episode a lot. I love a good mystery. And a mystery so good to where they reveal it at the end, and both you and I were, wait. And we literally, we don't do this often, but we went back and we rewound and we found, okay, what's the exact moment? Because they said, oh, Commander Pierce, Lieutenant Pierce died when this happened. Blah, blah. Like, what do you mean he's dead? And we were just reeling, and so we went back and watched. And I think the moment that Deanna first looks in, everything after that point is just a few seconds, basically. Chronicles of Narnia situation. You get through the door,
like time almost stops, basically.
Yeah, time almost
it's very
stops,
slow.
Yeah. Which was completely nuts, because I thought the entire time, okay, it's obvious it's this Pierce guy. So how do they add that extra layer of, oh, that's a good mystery? Is he's not there. He did it. He's not there. He's been dead along with the other two for X amount of years. And I think everything ties together and makes sense. He was empathic. It happened to Dan because he was empathic. So if you have an empathic thing, it imprints this thing on you, and it just
it was like a psionic impulse or
yeah,
some
like
shit.
like an echo ripple effect, and it creates a situation in your world to where you do it. So maybe he saw a vision of Calloway cheating with whoever, and kills Calloway and whoever in his vision, and then killed himself. And then same thing happens with Deanna. Yeah.
And we talked a lot in the DS9 episode we just watched in that discussion about sci-fi plots and stuff like that. And I think this is a good example. Like, I'm not against all sci-fi plots. This is a really good example of a Star Trek story that's done interestingly and is like very applicable to Star Trek, but isn't just a bunch of people standing around saying technobabble and trying to escape an alien or something. Like, it was very well done. I mean, you have a psionic effect that causes an empathic echo with people who are empathic or telepathic. Like, yes, this is very much sci-fi and Star Trek, but at its bare bones, it's a mystery. Like, that's what it is at its bare bones, and almost a little bit of like a dreamlike type episode with the reveal. So all of that, I think, makes it a really great episode of a sci-fi singular episodic plot, but that works well with our characters. With that being said, still a little bit annoyed that it kind of not only takes over, but literally gets in the way of our character development. Because as far as we're understanding here, because, God knows we're never wrong, but as far as our understanding, from when she opened that, the rest of that is just her hallucination. So she did not get together with Worf. Once again, getting together in a false situation. And this is now the second time within 10 episodes that they've done this. So what are they doing? It's like, are they doing this? Is it going to be a thing? Or is it like, why are they teasing us with it so much?
Yeah, hindsight being that the show literally ends, and we know it ends, and I assume people knew it was ending as well, maybe?
Especially this late into the season?
This late, yeah. It's one of those, why are we doing this now? I mean, it's going to end with their wedding at the end? I doubt it, especially since they've had no growth. But, I mean, Troy's had no growth. Well, now we've had a situation. Well, this is interesting. I kind of like this. Worf had a situation where only he saw it, where he went through the universes, and then we have Troy see it in her version of this fake hallucination thing. So they've both gone through the development in their own way.
They clearly like each other.
But they've both progressed on their own, but they haven't done it together yet.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. That's kind of neat.
And the scene, to me, so the scene with Riker and 10 Forward, first of all, great scene.
Yeah.
But also, that's real. So now, on an episodic level, you could say it's put in there to make the rest of it, like, you buy it more, that it's happening. Because he has that scene with Riker, and then when they sleep together, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this makes sense. He just had that scene with Riker. And that, maybe convinced him that it was okay. But even bigger picture, outside of this episode, Worf clearly has these feelings, and now we know, obviously, Deanna has these feelings if she's having hallucinations about it. I mean, you can have a sex dream about someone that you don't actually want to be with, I guess. I mean, you don't have full control of it or anything, maybe. But she clearly doesn't seem that way when she, wakes up from it, that she doesn't actually feel that way about Worf. So, it's just very interesting. Is that maybe they're just throwing it in there to play around or whatever. I do think it's pretty funny. I just saw online the other day, I might be getting the details wrong. I can look it up, but I'm pretty sure Michael Dorn just directed and starred in a movie, and Marina Sirtis is in it. So they're still working together to this day. So I don't know, we'll check, maybe we can check that out.
I think we definitely should.
Do you think in the movie they'll spoil them? They spoil Star Trek in the movie? It has nothing to do with Star Trek. It's like, come on!
I was going to say, do you think they play Worf in Deanna? In this real world movie that they're making?
But yeah, I said a lot there, so I guess you can respond if you want.
No, you pretty much said it all. I guess I'll just go back to just generic stuff here. The Cliff Bowl, my guy. Great. My guy Cliff Bowl, just making everything so entertaining here. And those dream sequences or the hallucinations where you're teetering on, is this real or not? Giving the little clues. She's in her old uniform. I mean, she still wears it sometimes. But it's like, oh, what's going on here? And then when they switch back, she's back in the blue. And you go, wait, hold on. And then I think that's when the question first started. Like, oh, okay. Because it's never really clear how long these things last. Because there's hallucinations within the hallucination where she breaks out of it. It's never really clear how long they last. So it's kind of an Inception type deal. Very much like Inception, actually, in terms of how time lasts or feels differently when you're in the dream or whatever. But besides the point, what else? The writing by Renee and Brandon. We talked about it in the reaction, but this was just the time. I don't want to say we've had this exact combo before, but we've had a combo of people that should have been great and wasn't. And I want to say this is a pretty great combination of a big three.
Yeah, I think Brandon Braga, especially just from my memory of his the stuff he's written, it seems like he's an idea guy for sure, like a wacky idea type guy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let me just pull up his credits just to see so far what he's done. So just this is off the top. I just pulled him up. He might have more, but he, as far as an actual written by credit, he did Timescape. He did Realm of Fear with Barkley last season.
Okay.
He did Phantasms and Parallels this season. So he seems like a very much like probably a sci-fi fan, like a wacky idea guy, and I am down for that because I like Star Trek episodes that are wacky out there premises or ideas, and not your typical like I've already said at the beginning of this discussion. So good stuff there. Clippable direction was excellent as always. And you brought up Troy wearing her old uniform. It's funny because of the way we're watching this show. I mean, we're coming up now on just about 2 years ago. We watched Encounter at Farpoint. So
That's
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Wow.
So like what? But my point is, someone not doing this for content, like you could sit down and watch this whole show in a month or something. But because it's taking us so long, how the show looked and felt and stuff in the earlier seasons, it already looks weird to me when I like making edits or whatever and you go back. So like her old uniform like that, it's funny how she wore that for like a majority of this series, but seeing her in it now after a season and a half of her uniform, I'm like, this looks weird. Like current season 7 Deanna in this old uniform, it just like looks odd whenever she wears it.
It's weird, yeah, especially when she's worn it for so goddamn long.
Yeah.
And just, but I'm already used to her in a regular uniform now.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. That's strange. I just love that the shot of Pierce in the reflection was just so TOS. It's just one of those warm. For a second, I thought, oh, are we going back to the past here? Is Deanna going to walk through histories of all that? But that's fine. We didn't need that.
It was interesting though to get a kind of a history of the Enterprise being built 8 years ago.
Yeah, and people that were crew members on. Oh, nope,
They're not.
They're not.
And that's the thing too, is I brought that up and I was like, that's kind of odd and maybe even like convenient writing that he just happened to transfer here 6 months ago. But no, they're all dead. It's just that in her like hallucination, she made it that way.
Oh, that is nuts. As much as I enjoyed the sci-fi, the mystery plot, I really enjoyed this Dan guy killing himself, Riker's reaction, and that brief scene with all four of them in, I think, Picard's office talking about it. And there is that part of me, that side of me that wished that was it.
I was going to ask you that.
And but I did enjoy what we got a lot. It's just, in another universe, if this episode existed, I would have loved just to see the fallout and everyone dealing with, and the horrible nature and reality of suicide, and the fact that this guy did kill himself, and the fact that it wasn't him. It was one of those. Yeah. I would have liked to. Not Star Trek teaches. I mean, basically, talk about suicide.
Yeah, tackle that.
Yeah,
topic.
tackle that topic. It could have also been a very good Troy episode. Her being the counselor.
Her being the counselor. Yeah.
I was just wondering how they were going to do it for 45 minutes, but I would love to see them try.
That is the biggest unfortunate part of the episode to me because, that opening was great. The hook was great. The scene with them in the ready room was great. And then the scene with Data and Geordi, where Data talks about his own version of feeling, having suicidal feelings in his own way.
Oh, yeah.
And all that was great. And then as soon as we kind of start figuring out what's going on, that's completely gone. It's completely dropped. And by the end of the episode, in like a physical way, he did commit suicide, this Officer Kwan. But once you know what happened, he really didn't commit suicide. It happened to him.
Yeah.
So it just like, I asked you that during the reaction early on. I'm like, oh, if this is something happened to him, does that take away from it? I think it does. But my only kind of saving grace or silver lining, I guess, is it happens so early in the episode that it's like the episode isn't about that. Like, it's not like it's switched up 30 minutes in. It changed so early. But yeah, I 100% agree that I guess I can appreciate them tackling it a little bit at the beginning of this. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a very heavy, serious topic to just all of a sudden be like, well, that's just the catalyst for our sci-fi story. It's kind of like,
Yeah, it kind of sucks for them to touch on that. And people who show no signs of being okay would never do. I mean, people that show signs of being completely fine never do this. So it's like, no, there's
happens
people,
all the time.
There's people out there who don't show those signs, and then it happens. So that was a little sour taste, and similar to the scene with Calloway and Troy when they're talking, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then the last two lines, you got to find out what did this to him. You got to find out who did this to him because he wouldn't have done this. It's just. I would have liked to see Troy talk her into
more acceptance,
or
helping her with it.
Yeah, about instead of going, I'm gonna go figure this out. I mean, I love a good mystery, but just dealing with that grief and how it sucks, and sometimes these things happen, and
there is no answer.
There is no answer.
Yeah, when people. It's not real life, it's Star Trek, I get it, but it's like in real life, people commit suicide, it's not because they got hit with some psionic thing that gave them a hallucination. I mean, it's just. It sucks, and it's reality, and it would have been, I guess, in a way nice to see that represented and tackled, but that would have been very depressing, and that's not the show they make, I guess, some of the time, most of the time, but that is, I guess, the one downside of it. The saving grace, again, is like we did get a pretty enjoyable, good mystery episode out of it. I don't even necessarily want to, like, change anything about it and get rid of that element completely. I like that it's there. But yeah, I'm curious what other people are going to think about that part of it.
Yeah.
Episode itself, besides that, I mean, even though it was all fake, loved the Worf and Troy stuff, her waking up in the bed and him making her breakfast, dude, and her just giggling about them getting called into work. I mean, dude, they're like best couple of all time.
Best fake couple of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a great scene too, where Beverly calls them both right after each other, and they're both in the same room. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's no time left, but we'll see. We'll see if something happens. It's going to be like a Scotty or her, where in one of the movies they just mention it and then it's never brought up again.
Yeah. That's probably exactly what's going to happen. If you don't know what we're doing right now, we're going over to patreon.com/target audience, where over there we put up a little post where you can comment your take on whatever episode we watch. It can be a fun fact. It can be whether you love it, you hate it. It can be whatever you want. Just keep it to a paragraph or even less. And there's a chance we're going to read it right now because we do this for every single episode of Star Trek we watch. So patreon.com/target audience. Head on over. Let us know your take on an episode.
Well, Paul says, I don't remember much about this episode, but it deals with grief, trauma, and Deanna. I bet you guys will love it. Pretty close. Yeah. And this isn't S tier for me or anything.
Yeah,
and
no.
sour taste because of it being a hallucination. It's funny. We just talked with the Chief episode Whispers in the patron takes about people talking about, it's like nothing ever really happened, and I defended that. But now here I'm feeling that sting. But it's because we got an actual character development. We got something that actually changed. Where it's like, this has never happened in Star Trek before. Two characters that we've known for so long getting together. And then it's not real. So that does sting a little bit more.
A little bit, yeah. I got to bring this up. Marco, warp speed limitation mentioned. Yep, they did, and we paid attention.
But also it's funny because it doesn't actually come into play at all. Like they mentioned it just to mention that they can go over it. And then,
it's like, just drop it.
Tin Man 7B9. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. 100% true. I'm sure the writers loved this episode. I, on the other hand, want to jump from that ledge into the plasma stream whenever I try to rewatch this bad case of It Was All a Bad Dream syndrome. A mess. Damn.
Jesus. God.
Damn. I would not go that far with it being a dream or hallucination affecting me that bad to the point of being mad about it. Also, a mess? I think the story's pretty coherent. I mean, I followed it. It makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, we had to go back and just confirm what happened. I mean...
But that's because it was so shocking.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I didn't get it. I understood right away that they're like, oh, wait, they're all dead? Like, I got it. But I was like, there's no way they just did that. Like, that's why I had to go back. I'm like, there's no way they just made the last half hour, a dream or whatever. But they did.
They did.
So I wasn't, like, confused,
James H. Think it's okay we reuse a title from the animated series? Yeah, sure. Nobody will remember that.
We didn't. We didn't. God. I have the Beholder is a very famous phrase,
yeah.
But I mean, there was also a TAS episode called The Survivor, and then they did The Survivors in TNG. It's happened before. Sixto brings up good music on this episode, and the mystery is decent, but the Worf Troy stuff seems thrown in, and it just feels weird. I know they set it up, but they didn't care to grow it. Just throw it in. I think there's enough of the episode that it doesn't feel thrown into me. There's enough of it that It would have been weird if it was just their one scene sleeping together and that's it. But
Yeah.
we have a lead up to it. It causes her to get so mad to kill him in the hallucination. So I think it does make sense. And I agree that the score was very good. We actually got a nice good score, which is rare.
Yeah, very good and creepy. Tiana James Pittman, most memorable for the fake out fuck between Troy and Worf. Fake out fuck. Oh, I got to read my guy here, but we're on the opposite end of the spectrum here. Colin Meaney. The rapist from Shawshank Redemption is the bad guy? No way. Did we ever think that Troy was in any real danger? No, because it's TNG. Another clunker. Rating E for electrocution is better than watching this one again. God
damn. Well, do I think Troy's in danger? No, but that's not the point. I mean, we've accepted that at this point. I think you even made a comment where when she was going up there, you're like, I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but still, the tension was there.
Yeah.
None of these characters are going to die in the 7th season. I get that. Even though there's been some moments. But with that being said, he doesn't go much further beyond that besides the real danger in terms of why he would rate it an E. I mean, E obviously is the worst rating, so nothing about this at all that I thought was that bad. Even if I didn't buy into the stakes or thought it was boring, I mean, nothing about it was like that abhorrent to me.
No.
Philip Grisha, this episode is pretty good. I might be biased because I really like Deanna, but it's a cool mystery even if most of it is just in her head. And Worf definitely wouldn't break Deanna in half. He thinks prune juice is a drink for warriors. My pet theory is that Klingon toughness is a bit overstated. If a human tried a pain stick, they'd figure out they feel like a small prick.
Damn.
That's actually a good headcanon theory. Like, they always talk about how strong and stuff they are, but they're actually not that strong. It would explain why Worf gets beat up so much.
That would. That would, yeah. Harry Pothead 42024. I like this one. It's like Star Trek SVU or some shit.
Fair enough. Joe Bet, this one is pretty good. I'm not sure it's an A, but it's for sure a B. The twist at the end is especially refreshing. The creepy guy should get an acting award for being creepy. Sirtis was pretty good in this too, though her last line in the episode calls back to the camp of TOS. Yeah, they've been giving Troy, they did it here and in Phantasms. Where in Phantasms she's like, a cake is just a cake. And then here, they're like, a woman scorned. It's like, why are they trying to make her Kirk with these lines at the end of the episode?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I think I was still just reeling from the reveal at the end.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Like, what is she saying? What the fuck? Yeah, short skirts and explosions. Curious how we have two instances of canonical Worf-Troy shipping, and they either involve parallel universes or telepathic delusions. I'm just going to bring up my point again. I love how they both each have one. One was Worf, one was Troy. So I think it's neat.
Yeah, that is neat, and also it makes me think from a behind-the-scenes perspective. Is it the case that either Michael Dorn and Marina Sirtis were like really good friends and wanted more stuff together, or maybe just the people making the show were like, oh, we really want to do this, but like it's hard in this episodic last season of the show, so they didn't want to fully commit. I don't know what it is, but either way, I'm glad they did it. I really liked it. A lot of people said they didn't like it and thought it felt weird in Parallels. I disagreed. I like it again here. We obviously had a great reaction to it when it happened. So, I mean, I really enjoyed it, and I would love to see more. There's 8 episodes or whatever left, so I don't think we're going to, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm okay getting a little broed by Worf.